Hey guys, so welcome to a new video of Growth Traders. So in this video, we are going to have a look at a few intraday trade setups for Monday. So these will be based on your price action, and this will cover both uh, stocks and futures and options. Okay, so let's get started without further delay. So the first setup that I have on my list is BEML. You can see the chart here. So BEML is looking great for a breakout. This is a kind of an ascending triangle pattern it has formed. The price has closed near this resistance mark, and there can be a quick up move post the breakout of the previous high. The possibility of a pullback from around this region is also pretty high. So maybe you can witness a small pullback, after which the price can eventually give the breakout and move higher. So yes, that is our trade setup on BEML. If you look at the daily time frame as well, so the price has been consolidating at around this 1500 mark for the last few trading sessions, and it is looking good for an upward movement. So yes, that is our BEML, and our first setup completes here. This next setup that we have on our list is of course Wipro, right? So this is for equity as well as for futures and option. uh, why do I have considered this? Because you have the results of it that came yesterday, and they were decently good, and even the other IT stocks are also doing well, along with Wipro. On the last session it has gone up by about 0.5%. So yes guys, this is definitely looking great for the short term. You can see this price action. So yes, if the price breaks out this resistance trend line or this mark of around 396 with a decent momentum, then we can witness a quick up move till the levels of 400, 404, and higher. You can hold this trade. If it gives this breakout, you can hold the trade with a trail stop loss, and you can book some quantity at the targets of 400 and 404 for the short term. Yes, this can be a positional or an intraday trade setup, both, right? So trade based on your risk appetite. You can either go for the options, or you can also go for the cash market. All right, so that is your Wipro. The next setup that we have on our list is of course HCL Technologies. So why again I have considered this is because the price has recovered after opening nearly 1.5% gap down post the announcement of its results. So yes, it is trading again at a very crucial resistance zone, and if the momentum from the lower levels, as we have witnessed, if it continues on the upside above the mark of the previous day high, then we can quickly see an upside movement till the target of 1100. That is this gap filling, right? So obviously you can target for this gap fill trade setup. All right, so that is your HCL Technologies. The next setup that we have on our list is of course yeah. So the next setup that we have on our list is HDFC Bank. So again, this is going to be a result-based trade setup. One thing that you need to consider here is that, first of all, I'd like to show you the daily time frame here. You can see that the price did try to give a false breakdown, but the price has recovered from the lows and is trading again around the levels of 1600. Right now, if I switch to the hourly time frame, let me remove the drawings. So you can see here that even in the hourly time frame, there is a major resistance at around this mark, that is the 1612 to 1610 mark. So on an intraday basis, if this resistance zone is broken and the price heads higher with a strong momentum, then a very good long trade is possible till at least the marks of 1645, right? That is the trade setup. Now if the price does not sustain around here, if it falls, right, if you get a proper fall confirmation, then you can go for a short trade, right? If the price breaks this low, then there can be a good fall here, right? So again, the movement from here to here, you can definitely trade this if you get a good trending fall, right? So yes, this is a very, uh, this is a trade that depends upon how the market reacts to its results. Seems like the results have been great, so probably the prices may rally. And even, on our last session, the bank nifty did bounce from a support and headed higher. So yes, there is a possibility of 1610 getting broken, that is above the previous day high. You can long this, right? So this is also a good setup that you must keep this on watch list. There can be some volatility in these setups, including Wipro and HDFC Bank, because of their results, but the risk reward associated with them is quite high. So that is why I am recommending them for you to keep on your watch list. Okay, the next setup that we have is, of course, Indusind Bank. So Indusin Bank, again, we have observed that the bulls did try to bring in some momentum here on the last session. Look at its daily candle. It seems like it has formed some kind of morning star here. This three candlestick patterns I'm talking about. Now, if I switch to the hourly, now what is to be observed here is that the price is again given a closing near this resistance mark. So there is a very good possibility, if the price sustains above the previous day high, then there can be a good upside movement. So yes, just keep that in your watch list. This can also give a decent ROI based on an intraday trade, right? So again, one thing to consider here is, if the price does not break this high, then eventually it can come down, right? So I am not actually interested in trading this fall, because it looks like, Indusin Bank is decently strong for the short term. If you look at its daily as well, it is trading near its, near this major resistance zone, and eventually seems like, the price is nearing this resistance zone and can break it anytime. So yes, not that bearish on this. So that is the reason why I will be biased on the long side. So yes, guys, hope you had some insights on the market. These were the five trade setups, that is BEML, HCL, Technologies, Wipro, Indusin Bank, and your HDFC Bank, right? So these were the five setups. You must keep them on watch list, and do let me know how you played them out. I'll definitely update on them on our Telegram channel. The link is in the description. Just join it right now. It will really help you out. Thank you, guys. See you guys in our next video.